China's gesture through its $6 million donation is said to be an important move to address the 7.9 million people in Ethiopia's Somalia region which need emergency food assistance.
I think China, as a developing country, we see this kind of support as a South-South cooperation. China itself has suffered from various kinds of natural disasters, and we have received international support. Yeah. So China is also ready and willing to support others.
This support will help us to save the lives of the people who have been affected by the drought, especially in south and southeastern part of Ethiopia.
This $6 million donation is one of the 3 significant contributions of Beijing in just over 2 years' time. China has so far donated $36.6 million, all to provide food for those in need in Ethiopia.
We have provided to Ethiopia 4 rounds of support ever since the start of the drought. I think from the year 2015, in kind and in financial resources. Altogether, I think the amount is about $36.6 million.
Ethiopia has appealed for a significant $1.4 billion help from the international community to address the countrywide disaster recovery works.
It was appealed for 7.88 million beneficiaries with the resource requirement of 1.4 billion American dollars. So that as a first installment, the government of Ethiopia has allocated $138 million. So the UN agencies, bilaterals, international NGOs, the community and the private sector are expected to contribute to the appeal document in order to address the needy ones.
The World Food Programme admits the more than $1 billion appeal by Ethiopia is vital for sustainable emergency, resilience and development works in the country.
There's a need to address simultaneously the humanitarian and emergency issues with deeper and more extended investments in development. We have to do it simultaneously. Otherwise, we will constantly have large-scale humanitarian crises with a very big bill that increasingly both the government and donors won't be able to fund.
For now, the World Food Programme said using China's $6 million, it will be able to supply food for about 350,000 people living in either refugee camps or in drought-affected communities here in Ethiopia for 2 months. But Ethiopia needs that over $1 billion to come before it calls the work of relief and recovery over. Group Tara CGTN, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.